Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with my Week 2 picks for the 2021 NFL season. Before I continue, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate if you do that. We're trying to grow the channel, so go ahead and do that. Last week was a terrible week, 7-9 overall. Some games I was a little bit surprised by. Usually, week 1 is usually and week 2 are usually the toughest weeks to pick in the NFL, and then after that it gets easy. But very tough week last week. Went below 500. Just not a good week at all. But hopefully we at least go above 500 to even it out this week. So we'll kick it off with the Thursday night game here. Giants Redskins. I'm gonna go with Washington. To me, they looked like the better team out of these two, and also with the game being in DC, really land over Maryland. I'm gonna go ahead and pick them to get go ahead and get the win here on Monday night, or not Monday night football, Thursday night football. Next game now to the Sunday games: Bengals Bears. I'm a little bit surprised by this saying that the Bengals are going to beat the Bears at home. I think it's a bit of an overreaction. I'm going to go with the Bears here. And I'll be honest with you, this is what the Sunday night football game looked like to me. It looked like Matt Nagy thinking he's the smartest guy in the room. He thinks he's a genius. He thinks he's the most intelligent person in the room. That's basically what that game looked like to me on the Bears side. I think they bounce back, the Bears. I think they are actually the better team with the game at home. I'm going to go ahead and take the Bears here to bounce back after kind of a blowout, disappointing loss to the Rams. I thought that game would be at least a little bit closer. Next game is Texans Browns. I'm picking the Browns. I would like to congratulate the Houston Texans on being in first place in the AFC South after 1 week, but the Browns are going to beat you all. The Browns are the better team. They were right there with Kansas City. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and take the Browns on this one. And I forgot to give scores for these first 3 games. I usually give a score for each one. So let me go ahead and back it up a little bit. The Redskins will beat the Giants 24-17. I'll take the Bears 27-20. And I'll take the Browns to beat the Texans. I'm going to go ahead and take them to win 38-22. So those are the scores for the first 3 right there. Next game is Rams Colts. I'm going to take the Rams. I know it's an East Coast game at 1 p.m. But I'm going to take the Rams. I think they're the better team. I think the Colts were very underwhelming last week against Seattle. I'm going to go ahead and take the Rams. I think they win this one by 2 possessions. I think they win it kind of comfortably. I'm going to go ahead and take them to win 30-20 over the Colts. Next game is Bills Dolphins. Dolphins, pretty impressive win going up there to Foxborough and going ahead and beating the Patriots. Bills, kind of a disappointing loss to a Pittsburgh team that I do think you all are better than. I went back and forth with this one. I'm going to go ahead and take the Dolphins. I just have a little bit more confidence in them. I still think the Bills have a good shot to make the playoffs, even if they do start the season out 0-2. But with the game down there in Miami, maybe the weather gets to them a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take the Dolphins 27-24 in this one. I just have a little bit more confidence in the Dolphins right now. Next game is Patriots Jets. I'm going to go ahead and take the Patriots. Jets looked okay against the Panthers. I mean, they look better. They look better, man. They look better than they did last year at any given time with Adam Gase as the head coach. Look at the Patriots. Kind of a disappointing loss to the Dolphins. I think they bounce back though. Kind of an ugly game. Maybe kind of low scoring. I'll go 20-10 Patriots. Next game is Niners Eagles. I know the Eagles had an impressive win against the Falcons last week. They're at home. Niners, they went ahead and beat the Lions. Kind of let the Lions though creep back in that one. I don't think I did not notice that. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm gonna be honest with you. The main reason why I'm going with this is because there's an East Coast game at 1 p.m. But I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I don't think they're the better team, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick them here. I'll take the Eagles in this one in a shootout. I'll go 34-31 Eagles. All right, next game, probably your big 1 p.m. game here is Raiders Steelers. Very impressive win from the Raiders. I do think the Ravens made mistakes that led to the Raiders winning that game, both offensively and defensively. You look at Pittsburgh, very impressive win going to Buffalo and getting that win. I told everybody do not count out Mike Tomlin, and I think Mike Tomlin goes 2-0, beats the Raiders. I look at the Raiders. I do think that was a bit flukish, primarily because I think that you won that game more because of the Ravens just making way too many mistakes. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Steelers. I think to go ahead and win this game, kind of low scoring like it was in Buffalo. I'll go 21-18 Steelers. Next game is Saints Panthers. Whoops. I accidentally clicked on the Panthers, but I have the Saints winning this game. The Saints look unbelievable against the Packers. 38-3. Jameis Winston, probably the best game of his career, honestly. You look at the Saints. I think they take care of the Panthers. I know the Panthers beat the Jets in kind of a struggle bus game. I'll go ahead and take the Saints though. I'm not gonna go as big of a blowout, 38-3, but I'll take the Saints in this one. I'll go 36-12. I think this game's gonna be a blowout as well. 36-12 Saints. Okay, now the last 1 o'clock game, Broncos Jaguars. Give me the Broncos in this one. Jaguars looked horrible in week 1 against a Texans team that I am not high on at all. I think the Broncos, they went ahead and took care of the Giants. I think they take care of the Jaguars. I think they start the season 2-0. I'll go ahead and take the Broncos in this one. I'll go 28-14 Broncos in this one. Now to your 4 o'clock games. Kind of a sneaky matchup here. Vikings Cardinals. Yeah, I know the Vikings lost that game against the Bengals. I did pick that correctly, despite having a bad record. Cardinals looked really good though against the Titans. I do believe some of that had to do with the Titans having absolutely no offensive line, and I am a Tennessee Titans fan. And if you want to see my reaction, now you can go check that out on McD Sports 4. But I think the Cardinals win this one. It's at home. I think the Vikings. I don't think they're a bad team per se, but I think they might struggle a little bit in this one at times. I'll go Cardinals in this one. I'll go 30-22 Cardinals. I'll take them by 8. Falcons, Bucks. Go ahead, give me the Bucks. They beat the Cowboys 31-24. Falcons, they looked god awful last week. I think this game's a blowout. It's in Tampa. Go ahead and give me the Bucks in this one. I think they hang 40 plus. Honestly, I'm gonna go 44-20 Bucks in this one. I think the Falcons maybe score some in garbage time, but go ahead and give me the Bucks big. Cowboys, Chargers. Probably the big game here in your during your 4 o'clock slate, 4:30 slate. This is a coin flip. Chargers, they look pretty good against Washington. They went ahead, beat them. Was it 20-16 or 27-16? I forget if they got a pull away touchdown there. You look at the Cowboys. I thought they played their best game possible against Tampa. Came up a little bit short on a questionable pass interference call, or non-offensive pass interference call, rather. I went back and forth with this one. I trust the Cowboys more. I just do at this point. I'll be honest. Trusting both of these franchises is like holding a gun to your head. I just trust the Cowboys more at this point. I gotta go ahead and take the Cowboys. I think they are the better team. I think this game's a shootout. I'll go 38-31 Cowboys. All right, next game. Titans, Seahawks. Can the Titans bounce back? Nope, they'll start the season 0-2. Bobby Wagner and his defense. If the offensive line plays like they did against the Cardinals, the Titans are going to be in trouble in this game, just like they were against the Cardinals. I think it'll be closer than last week, but I mean the Seahawks. I mean, who did they beat last week? I forgot who they beat. Oh yeah, they went ahead and beat Indy last week. They looked pretty good against Indy too. So I gotta go ahead and take the Seahawks here. It'll be closer than last week's Titans game, but yeah, 31. I'll go 31-20. Seahawks. I mean, it might be more than that. I'm really concerned about this offensive line for the Titans. I really am. If you watch my videos this past week involving the Titans. Chiefs Ravens. To me, this is the game of the week. This is a big test for the Ravens. A Ravens team that kind of got in their own way last week. Should have won that game against the Las Vegas Raiders. Chiefs. They kind of had to come back down against the Browns, but they were managed to pull off the comeback and get the victory. I think this game is going to be a good game overall. Give me the Chiefs though. I think they're the better team. I think if the Ravens defense, I thought at times was a bit inconsistent, that they cannot do that against the Chiefs. I think you're gonna get everything. I think you can get the Ravens' best shot in this one if you're the Chiefs. I still like the Chiefs in this one. I'm gonna go ahead and take them 34-23. I'll take the Chiefs by 11. I'm just not gonna buy into the Ravens that much right now, especially against a team like the Chiefs. I still think the Ravens are gonna have a good season, but I mean, you look at the Chiefs; they're just the better team. I mean, the Ravens are kind of banged up as well. Go ahead and give me the Chiefs in this one, 34-23. And then your Monday Night Football game, I think the Packers bounce back against the Lions here. I think the Lions game at a really bad time as well. Packers, they got after ruin last week, destroyed 38-3. I think they bounce back against the Lions team that, to be honest, they made that game interesting against San Francisco despite being down 41-17, I think, at one point. So I'll go ahead take the Packers in this one. I'll go. I think they'll have a pretty good performance. I'll go. I think it'll be a little bit of a rear game, but I think they'll still have a good performance. I'll go 39-17 Packers. I think they'll beat them by probably around 3 touchdowns. So 39-17 Packers against the Lions. So and how many points I have between the Lions and Packers are 39 plus 17 is what? 56. So I have 56 points in that. So that's basically my picks for week 2 of the NFL season. Comment down below, tell me your picks. I always like hearing from you all. Thanks for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate if you do that. This is McD the Beast signing off.